I'm back again at the same place, different time, my dear friends. I hope you are doing all right around the world. As you can see, I'm not home. I'm very busy. I'm not always on the camera. This is why we're not seeing me doing videos all the time. You got to work, gotta feed your family, right? It's very important. Yeah. God bless everybody. God keep you and make his face shine upon you. Remember that God is always good in our lives. Let's talk about the news because I've been looking what's happening at Chelsea Football Club. I've been looking, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and center, of course. That's a word. And look, Reece James, there's no sign for him. Yesterday there was a news that Reece James is back in the training, but there's no sign. There's no sign for him. Yes, he's coming back in the training, but he's not in the first team. We want to see somebody in the first team. Reece James, I'm starting beginning to worry about Reece James. Maybe he's made of cheese, like we know he's made of cheese. I've been mentioning him in this channel for a long time. He's made of cheese because there's no way you cannot come back. He was on a fitting strike. That's a word, fitting strike. Where does that came from anyway? He was on the road to recover. He came back injury and then he's gone, and now we don't know when he's coming back, and we can't focus on one player. And Lavia is back in the training, and Benchewa is back in the first team. Thank God. Blah, 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 blah. There was so much things about Benchewa. And there was no reason for Chelsea to say to Benchewa, you're not part of a team. There's no reason. He's a Champions League winner. If you look at them in the team, he's the only Champions League winner. Benchewa. Who else? Nothing. Nobody. Yes, we can say Reece James. Reece James is not here. Reece James is always injured, as I said. So Benchewa is always there at Chelsea, and I think he deserves it. He deserves a start. He deserves, we're playing the Champions League, right? He deserves that. Did you hear me? Wow. This is what happened if you are used to the Champions League. You say the Champions League, but we are playing Conference League. And I almost forgot we're playing Conference League. Conference League we're playing, right? This is what happened if you're used to the Champions League. The big boys, right? The Champions League is the big boys. Just like Jose Mourinho said, the Champions League has the big boys. As the big boys, that's the language we were saying. As the big boys. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. The big boys. That's what happened. But in the Conference League, I don't even know where to start about the Conference League. I don't even know where to say about the Conference League, because that league is just unknown. I know that everybody knows that, but to me it's unknown because we don't focus on it very much, right? So yeah, the season has started. Chelsea have 7 points up on the table. Not a bad start, I got to say. 7 points, number 7. It's not a bad start. It's not a bad start. If we keep going like we did when we won 1-0, this is Bournemouth. If we continue that spirit, things will be good. The only thing to do is to put the ball in the net. Nicholas Jackson cannot put the ball in the net. Nicholas Jackson needs to sit on the bench and start Christopher Nkunku as a striker. We saw what happened. Christopher Nkunku in that position he was. Nicholas Jackson cannot score that. Nicholas Jackson can do that. He can dribble, he can pass 3-4 players, we've seen that. But the ball in the net, he's going to put the ball here. The net is right here, right there. And he's going to put the ball here. That's what he does. So, we need somebody. We need Christopher Nkunku to put the ball in the net like he did. Super substitution. Like I said after that game, I said maybe Christopher Nkunku is a super sub, blah blah blah. But again, when I sat down, I started thinking, I'm looking at Nico and I'm looking at Christopher Nkunku. I'm like, no, these players are two different players. One has to start, and that is Christopher Nkunku. He's a brilliant player. He can put the ball in the net. You can trust him with a one-on-one on the goalkeeper. You can trust Christopher Nkunku 100%. And I believe that. Now, there was a lot of saying about Anthony Taylor. And when I did that video, some people, somebody said, you didn't mention about Anthony Taylor. What do you think about that? I'm not surprised about Anthony Taylor giving how many red card he get? 15 yellow card, of course, red card, as I said again, yellow card, right? It doesn't surprise me because I know the referee. So I just ignored it because I didn't want to get angry. But now I'm not angry. Now I'm just relaxing. I'm out sunshine and I'm sweating. If you can see, it's very, very hot. I'm in my car, of course. I'm on ranch. So it doesn't surprise me on Anthony Taylor. It does not surprise me. Him doing that, he does that all the time against Chelsea. We know that it's not the first time. And look, he's not gonna official the next game on this weekend. I think that's the news came out because of some people are afraid. He's been threatened by some people we don't know, and the Premier League are investigating that, and he's not gonna be on the touchline or in the VAR room. Yeah, and he does that to himself. He does that. There's no way you give so many yellow cards. People has to say something. Players has to say something. If they see something wrong, they say something. But you don't want anybody to say something. You're gonna give yellow card. Everybody says something. Hey, you're gonna give you, because that's what he did. So that's no good. Everybody's gonna be scared saying something. So let's see what's gonna happen next weekend. Next weekend we're playing West Ham United. Be prepared for that. I always worried about West Ham. I'm worried because West Ham, they always do well at home, especially at the London Stadium. They always do well. They just have that stuff. I don't know I don't know how they do that. And Antonio sometimes just come crazy on Chelsea and score goals. He always perform against Chelsea, Antonio. West Ham striker. He always does that. Yeah, so let's see what's going to happen. And look, Manchester City, the charges, they started yesterday. Today is Tuesday, right? Yesterday, Monday. Let's see what's going to happen. Things are happening. Look, I'll mention this on Manchester City again. 115 charges is too much. It's too much. They cannot escape that. They cannot escape that. There will be 10, maybe 5, maybe 20, we'll never know. There will be some shenanigans there and they'll get punished. But I know other people, they are thinking they're going to get kicked out of the Premier League. They won't get kicked out of the Premier League. It's too much for the Premier League. They will lose so much money. They cannot kick Manchester City out of the Premier League. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Manchester City are the biggest team, one of the biggest teams in Europe. They are winning the Premier League back to back. The Premier League, they're making money on them. They're going to be a punishment. The Premier League has to act here. Because if the Premier League, they won't act on 115 charges, they will look weak. All the La Liga, the French league, and all the other leagues, right? They're going to look at the Premier League like, you're weak. You cannot even deal with your own league. You cannot punish your own league. You're up there, you're weak. So the Premier League are looking into that. They're like, we're gonna find them guilty, Manchester City, in some stuff, and then we're gonna give them a punishment. They're gonna do that. But kick them out of the league now. If that happened, I would be very surprised. I gotta say, I would be very surprised. And if that happened, Manchester City will get back right away in the Premier League. If that happened, people, they will rejoice. And I will, but I don't want Arsenal to win the league. That's the thing. It's a crime. It's a crime. If Arsenal win the league, it's a crime. The street will be known. If Arsenal win the Premier League, I'll be in trouble. I'll be in a big trouble. So I don't want them to do that. So Manchester City, they won't get kicked out. They will stay. They will get maybe point addiction. That's it. And they will get back right away because that Manchester City, Pep Guardiola team, they always win. If you support Manchester City, you can relax. You can even close your eyes and just listen to the audio, the Premier League audio. Your TV is open. If you don't want to open your eyes, just put your headset in your ears and just start listening to the audio, and then you're enjoying. That's how they are, and that's the level they are. It's insane. On Chelsea, shenanigans keep happening, and I don't even know where to stay or to say on Chelsea. It is what it is, guys. But I will see you soon, guys. Let me know down in the comment what do you think about this discussion. I just thought I would say these few words because it's been 2-3 days I haven't posted a video since the Premier League, and it's gonna continue like this. I'm just letting everybody know it's gonna continue like this. I'm not gonna post all the time. Very busy working left, right, and center. Yeah, it's a big job. I have very, very, very big job, and I'm sweating a lot. But I will see you soon, guys. God bless. Yeah.